Because I remember that when I was leaving school, I was considered not to be a nobody. But today my children are happy that I'm their father. The people that people thought were going to metamorphose into something, they are driving Ubers now. They came out with second class Uber, but they are still driving Uber. Your academics does not guarantee you will be first in life. Whenever you want to take decisions in your life, there are people that pull you down. You need to leave them alone, because your friends determine your values. Your values determine your decisions. Your decisions determine your actions, and your actions determine your results. If your results are wrong, check your actions. If your actions are not the best, check your decisions. If your decisions are not working, check your values. If your values are not the best, check your friends. If you want to change your future, change your friends. Simple. You are the average of 5 people here. 5. If I know your friends, I'll tell you your future. Simple. Show me who you talk to. Your friends do not only include the people you talk to, they include the books you read, the pages you research online, your mother that you listen to, your father. Those are your friends. The people that influence you are your friends. So I decided to look for new friends. I went online. I look for Grant Cardone, Russell Brunson, look for T.D. Jakes. I look for people that speak, not get into my head. I blast my medulla oblongata 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour at night, every single day. I'm not listening to Okebe Super. I'm not listening to news. I'm not listening to any other thing. I need things that will change my mind. Show me your friends and I'll tell you your future. If you want to change your future, change your friends. Look at yourself. You dress like your friends. You all look alike. So if I look at your dressing, I know your friends. I know your friends. From the way you talk, I know your friends. Who do you spend time with? What do you read? Iron sharpened iron. Iron sharpened iron. If you are going to come out as gold, you will need to go through the fire. And trust me, I will burn the rubbish out of your head. I will clean it up. I will not pity you. Some people here have come to my tribe meeting. 30 days, I'll sit down with you. 9 to 10. God help you if you are late. You are in trouble with me. I will remote your medulla oblongata. I will turn it. By the time you come out, you'll be as pure gold. Anything, nothing will shake you. Nothing will shake you. Because you need to build character first. I don't care who you are. Your money cannot help me because you will die without it. A good name is better than lousy. Insanity is defined as doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result. If you are going to succeed tomorrow, you need to change the way you behave today. Stop that bad behavior. I need you to prepare for dominance. Whether you like it or not, domination has come. It is by choice. A man that I respect so much, his name is Grant Cardone. He was the one that created this word called 10x. 10x is the man called Grant Cardone. Next slide. Grant Cardone was somebody that made a statement that anybody can be successful. Don't let anybody deceive you that it's not everybody that's going to be so. Everybody can be successful. Every single person can be successful, including you, including you, including you, including you, including you. Every single person under the sound of my voice can be successful. There are people that are sitting here. They have looked at you, have looked at your result. Your result is showing that you graduate with a 3rd class. Your result is showing that you will not come out as a good student. You are even afraid to go back home to your parents and say, Daddy, Mommy, I have failed. Come on, come on, come on. It is because of you I am here today. They're telling you that the instruction of your lecturers that whether you have failed or not does not mean you are going to fail. I don't care what anybody has said about you, because somehow in this discussion you will hear my own story. Success is your duty. It's your duty. It's your duty. It's your responsibility. It's your responsibility to succeed. Your father does not owe you anything. Your mother does not owe you anything. The government does not owe us anything. Nothing. We need to stop it. You are not too young to be rich. I'm going to say it to you. You can be rich. Say, I hear you. I hear you. Next slide for me. A lion, the Panthera leo, the African lion, is not the strongest animal in the forest. It is not the tallest animal in the forest. It is not even the fastest animal. It is called the king of the jungle because of one thing. It has an attitude. When a lion wakes up and he sees an elephant, it looks at the elephant and says, this elephant is food. And he goes and attacks that elephant. But if that elephant should step on it, one, it will kill the lion. Because the lion thinks that this is food, he attacks it. When the elephant sees the lion, looks as if, boss, I'm not there here, has left, it has disappeared. Because he's afraid of the mindset. What mentality do you have? Your problem is not your location. Your problem is your thinking. If you can think enough, what you have is more than enough. Your problem is not beneath. Your problem is your brain. If you can change the way you think, people will come to you. Alexander the Great said something, said, I am not afraid of an army of lions led by a sheep. I am afraid of an army of sheep led by a lion. How many lions do we have in here? Talk to me here. I will shake your table because I need you to survive. If you die without releasing your gift, you are ashamed to this world. Because God sent you here with a gift. And that gift, everybody must partake of it. 25 years ago, God said there was a problem in Benin. And he needed you to come and solve it. That's why you landed in Benin. You have to wake up, cultivate your gift so that the world will benefit from you. Small boy, like what's his name, Whiskey, people are eating up his gift. English he may not be able to speak, but yet everywhere now they are paying for his gift. What is your own gift? Your gift is something you can do without any effort. A fish does not need to go to school to learn to swim. What can you do without going to school to learn? That's your gift. All you need to do is to cultivate it. All you need is to groom it. All you need to do is to till the ground, work on your gift. Look for people that can bring out the gift to you and make it happen. Now, once you do that, it will now develop. If you want to 10x your life, there is this word that you need. You need attention. Attention, money follows attention. Wherever there is attention, money will always be there. You need to get attention. You need it. Because money always follows attention. I am not afraid of an army of lions led by a sheep. But I'm afraid of a pack of sheep led by lions. I came here to raise lions. I came here to provoke you. I came here to disrupt you. I came here to set that fire inside you. No matter the recession in the forest, a lion will never eat grass. Monkey no the bongo. No. A lion is not the tallest animal in the jungle. A lion is not the biggest animal in the jungle. A lion is not the fattest animal in the jungle. A lion is not the fastest animal in the jungle. So if you ask the lion, did you pass your fastest animal exam? He will say no. Did you pass the longest animal in the jungle? He say no. Did you pass the biggest animal in the jungle exam? He will say no. Did you pass the wisest animal in the jungle? So what did you get in fastest? F. What did you get in strongest? F. What did you get in this one? F. What did you get in this one? F. So in your school set exam, you get F. No problem. But yet he's the king of the jungle. Your academics is not a guarantee for your success. Keep your first class one side. Keep your 2-1 one side. Keep your 2-2 one side. Show me your attitude. A lion will look at an elephant. He say, I will eat this. Because that is how he thinks. An elephant will see it and run away. It is not a function of your size. It is a function of your attitude. Walk to that person and say, you need to be in this platform, otherwise you'll look for me tomorrow. Start talking to them now. Stop pitching them. Time is ticking. TikTok. Where are my lions? Can I hear you say ahoo? So at this point in time, it is important that you know that decisions make men. What decision do you want to take today? What decision do you want to happen in your life? What decision do you want to see in 5 years' time? Everybody overestimates what you can accomplish in 1 year, but you underestimate what you can accomplish in 5 years. Stop thinking short term. Think about the long term. Money follows attention. You are too quiet for success. Once you make noise, you command attention. Hey, we don't show. Everybody was born naked. Everybody. There is nobody I know that came out with shoes, iPad, BlackBerry. Nobody. Everybody came out naked. The only thing a baby comes out is the fear of falling down and the fear of a loud noise. Every other thing you learned to be poor. So if you are going to be successful, you have to unlearn poverty and learn success. Unlearn poverty and learn success. I was tired of 1,000, 5,000, 20,000. I was tired. My brother, small money is bad. So I wrote on my wall 100 million. I wrote it on the wall, big with paper. I will lie down by my bed on the floor. When I wake up, it's 100 million. I see. I wrote it on my ceiling, 100 million. When I turn like this, 100 million. Turn like this, 100 million in my bedroom. Turn like this, 100 million. My toilet, when I'm sitting on the throne, 100 million. This book will not pass me by. Whatever you look on, once there is a will, there will always be a way. I put a target on my mind, 100 million, and I put a time, 1 year. 1 year. When you put a target and a time, direction will appear. What is your target? What time do you have? When you put a time and a target, you turn to a madman. The world does not excuse the road for human beings. It's when you are mad, the road will clear. Stop thinking about 500,000. When you have a time and a target, everything changes. Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, my mentor, my boss, says in Africa, when a gazelle wakes up, it has to run faster than the fastest lion, otherwise it will be eaten. It says also in that same Africa, when a lion wakes up, it has to run faster than the fastest gazelle, otherwise fastest gazelle, otherwise it will not eat. The moral of the story is whether you are a gazelle or a lion, when you wake up. In the beginning, God created. When he created you to become a co-creator. Yes, you may be working for somebody, you are there to learn, study, to show. There is a part of your life you must show. Show yourself approved after you have been tested and tried. A man rightly dividing. What are you made of? When God put man, the next thing he said, have dominion. It was not an advice, it was a command. God is not advising you to be rich. He commanded you. Your poverty is an insult to God. 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 45 says if you are 20 years old, you are able to go to war. If you are 20 years old and you are still in your father's house, it's a shame. Stay with me. So today we are going to break the rule. We have sat down together. We have sat down alone. time for us to break the rules. It's time for us to break the rules. It's time for us to break those rules. Normalcy will not be accepted.
Hola, guys. How are we doing? Greetings, every single person. Welcome to today's Crypto Capital Show. So yesterday we were supposed to have Crypto Capital Show, our 43rd episode, but I was exhausted yesterday. When I got home very late. That was basically a few hours to the time, and I was just out. I was literally out. I didn't have the energy and the time to want to come out here to. I wasn't even really prepared. But however, I just sent a message that it's shifted to today. And funny thing is, I'm not really 100% prepared today either. Well, I'm in a very good state, right? I'm very, very sound to share with us today. I mean, the purpose of the session is for it to be at the start of the week. So if we had shifted it to like say Wednesday or Thursday, it actually defeats the purpose and the essence of our Crypto Capital Show series. So basically, if you're watching and you've never attended any of our Crypto Capital Show series, I think this is what you're gonna do right now. Please bear with me. I usually do a very good introduction, but right now the introduction is just like a chit chat. So what you want to do is, if you go to our YouTube channel, which you're watching me currently, through the past videos, you will see so many Crypto Capital series we've had. This means if we're having the 43rd now, it means we've had 42 episodes. So for 42 times, I've come up live and I've given more than enough value, which means so much. And most of those video sessions that we have in the past 42 sessions, I always do an introduction, what the Crypto Capital Show is about, and how powerful and how amazing it is, and how it's definitely life changing to so many persons. And you can just scan through, right? Feed your eyes, and if you like what you see, reach out to me on my DM and get plugged in as well. But however, so that is the introduction for today. The introduction for today is freelance. So basically, if you usually join the sessions, you know that it's our custom. Whenever we come on live, you share the video, right? Share it to your status, to your stories, to your group. Just share. Let's get more people here in the Crypto Capital Show series. We believe, right, that as the bull run is getting more intensified, we'll have more people. And when I say we'll have more people, we're looking at getting our all-time high streaming record getting broken in this bull run. You know what I mean? Like, I think we've had about 1,000 persons to almost 2,000 persons in our live streams, but we've never had like 3,000 persons. Like, we've never had like 4,000 persons. We've never had like 5,000 persons. But I believe strongly that in this bull run season, without hype, the whole world is getting out there. We have a crazy all-time high of our viewers in this season. So what you want to do is you want to get to do a share the video, and let's get more persons into this session. So welcome to this Crypto Capital Show series. So let's quickly do a little chat check of a little thing that happened the past few weeks. I'm not going to stress a little on it because so first of all, we had Gary Gensler, which is the chairman of the United States Security and Exchange Commission, which is what we call the US SEC. He is going to be resigning. So we have a lot of things coming with Trump reign. So and a lot of people are excited because the people who've been there have not really been pro crypto. It hasn't really been favorable to crypto. And right now, with these resonations we're having across this boards, we are having the possibilities. You know, if you're on the House of Wealth announcement channel, the past week we've been forwarding some news and some information, that's some fundamental data into the channel. So you could see some of the things that have been happening, and how currently even the what's the word to use? Those they are looking at, the candidates to fill in these positions. They are currently looking at candidates that are pro crypto and have some level of crypto experience, which is bullish for the entire crypto industry. We've had Ethereum broke through the $4,000 mark. If you are on the Bull Run group, I shared our entries as regards that as well on the Bull Run group for Ethereum. and we held the trade or so. And a couple of should I say good entries I shared initially. We've had the spot Bitcoin ETF see a record of 2.42 billion inflow. So yeah, we're having the ETF record crazy. And now, if you saw, there was a testimony I posted on the groups today about one of the persons in the bull run group who turned his $20 to about $800. And I'm not even going to emphasize physical testimony because there's so many testimonies out there which people have been sending me in their DMs, and I haven't even had time to be posting a lot of them, right? But so I'm trying to see as many as I can just post so I can clear up my gallery. So I'm trying to wipe off my gallery. So I'll post a lot of this testimony this week of people making money in the bull run group. But besides that, there was something I wrote there in this, and I was like, we will never get an opportunity like this in crypto ever again. Will there be other bull runs? Yes, there will be other bull runs. Will there be other bear markets? Yes, there will be other bear markets. So, Shifu, if there will be other bull runs and there will be other bear markets, why then do you say we will never get an opportunity like this again? Now, let me put it to you this way. For every technological innovation that is disruptive that comes into the world, it takes an average of 20 to 40 years, statistically based on history, for them to be fully accepted and adopted on a global standard. And the major opportunities is actually from the early entrance, the early stage. I've actually used the theory, the law of diffusion theory, innovation diffusion theory. I've done that in one of the sessions, but I'm not going to go into theories and all that science, whatever. But I just want to make it bring it to the late terms. So let's boil down to, so we have the media, we have technology, we had the internet, we had phones, we have television, we have electronics, we have computers. All these are disruptive innovations, right? And then we're talking about blockchain now. We're talking about crypto and stuff. And if we want to even go deep into the history of the concept of the ideology behind crypto coming to existence and blockchain, we'll start going into like the 90s. We're not even talking about 2009 now, we're talking about the 90s. There are people who had an idea of this and coming into scene way before the whole world. There are professors who had written theses about something as regards crypto coming to infiltrate and disrupt the financial sector of the world from the 90s already, not even 2009 when it now became whatever. So whatever happened in 2009 was an offshoot of what had been cooking for years before the 2008, 2009. Now, in 2008, 2009, because of the economic meltdown, the global economic meltdown 2008, we now had, it was an opportunity for this novel innovation, the concept of crypto, which began with Bitcoin. The first Bitcoin white paper came into circulation. So this thing has been cooking for years, waiting for the right time. So 2009 was like when we say an idea whose time has come for the concept of crypto, for the concept of Bitcoin to come into existence. Actually, the idea of crypto, the idea of Bitcoin have been existing for almost 20 years, even before 2009. Now, when you factor that into equation and look at it from 2009 to date, there are two set of category of people who are the first of all, the inventors, the creators of these things, which we have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, obviously. So these guys and the early guys, these are like the major, and then we have the third category, right? People like us who maybe got in around 2016 and actually took advantage of it, because it's not about how long, but how well. There's some people who've been in this space, they got into this and they left out. Some people that got tired, they just packed up. I mean, there are people who've been here too. I know people who've known crypto even before me, but they are not as rich as I am. They're not as progressive as I am. They're not as successful as I am. So it's not about how long actually, it's about how well, right? Right. And so it's just like when we talk about people who are old age. So somebody being old does not necessarily mean the person is wise. So gray hair does not signify wisdom. It only signifies experience. The person has a lot of experience. And the truth is, you can actually have a lot of foolish experience. At the same time, you can also have a lot of wise experience. The proof of wisdom is what you have what you derive out of experience, the knowledge you've been able to get out of experience. So gray head does not mean somebody is wise. It only means the person has experience and has lived for a very long time. Is what respect. But wisdom is what you've been able to derive from experience. So there are people who've been they've learned nothing. They don't have any form of experience in it. They are, and then if you listen to the intro when Bon King was saying something that has to do with because a lot of people have been trained in poverty, they need to unlearn poverty, right? You need to unlearn poverty before you now start relearning. Relearning. You know, when people, it's just like when someone wants to join the bull run group. People want to join the bull run group. There are some people who I come off to as being rude. To some, I come off, and that is because, and the only reason is because my reply at time attacks the pride in them. My reply at time attracts the poverty in them. And it doesn't come off at well. But I know that the attack is not on them, but on the poverty in them. And this is a psychological thing, right? In the face of value, price is not even in the equation. If you know what you want, you really want to get to where you should be, price shouldn't even be in the equation. If you know the value of what you want, the value of having access to right information, not just information, to right mentorships, right? Whereby you're able to get it, because everybody operates from various points in life, right? Now, imagine someone is going to come into this space, and then the person is going to tell you this thing. Another person is going to come and tell you different. Another person is going to come and tell you different. So we are at the mercy of our mindset and our imagination. So let's say you're hearing a rumor about me, and then I decide to tell, let me look, okay, there's somebody called Timmy. It's time to break the rules here. So let me use Timmy as an example. So let's say I'm hearing a rumor about me, and Timmy picks that rumor and then tells Femi. So I'm just picking the name randomly. So Timmy tells Femi. Now, if Timmy tells Femi that Luko Shifu is wearing glasses, right? He's wearing glasses. So this is one of my glasses. This is another glass. So let's say she says Shifu is wearing glasses. Okay, and then Femi takes that information and looks for another person, Brian. Brian. So let me use Brian. Brian just commented. So Femi decided to go and meet Brian. So Brian, do you know what I just heard now? I just heard a very crazy rumor. The rumor I heard now is that Shifu is wearing a very expensive glass. A very expensive glass. Now, first and foremost, Timmy did not tell Femi how much I bought this glass. He only told Femi that I'm wearing glass. He didn't even tell Femi if I bought it or I collected it from someone. He just told Femi that I'm now wearing glass. And then Femi started to go and tell Brian that I bought a very expensive glass. Then Brian now decides, okay, I'm going to look for Fumi. And then Brian meets Fumi and said, did you know what I just heard now? What I just heard now is that Shifu bought a very expensive designer glasses. Maybe he bought it like $5,000. Let me stop that for me. Now, what happened is that Timmy got an information. He told Femi one thing. Femi interpreted it to Brian in another way. Brian interpreted it to Fumi in another way. Now, this is what happens when you don't have direct source to information. What happens is that you are at the mercy of the person dispersing the information. Because that person, at the same time, maybe the person could be in my private live streams, right? Learning certain things from me. But the person that is you are now at the mercy of that person's interpretation. What the person is able to interpret, you are at that person's limitation. This is what happens when informations are gotten from bridged sources, right? But when you have the direct information from direct source, it's now direct to you. And sometimes the light bulb moment, which could change your life, could be unique to you. It's actually unique to every single person. The truth is, this industry is so big that what shapes and changes to transcend life differs. For example, you see in the bull run group, and the last week we recorded over 10,000% gains and cumulatively, right? And now the truth is, in that 10,000%, not every single person will make 10,000%. Maybe some person is going to make 5,000%. Maybe some person make 2,000%. Some person make 1,000%. And now, what will determine each person's profit is one, themselves. They are able to, how are they able to interpret the information that is being dropped in the bull run group, how they understand it, and how they choose to take advantage of it. Result differs, and that's how it is in the classroom. Now imagine if the person who you decide to get information from is very dumb, and the classroom boasts of making 1,000% profit out of the 10,000% profit that is made in a week. That means you're not at the mercy of making less than that. You're not at the mercy of making less than that. So we're in a season whereby you should be more wiser, more intelligent, to want to take ownership for your life, for yourself in this period we are in. So why do I see this opportunity? We're not going to have it again. Why? Because one, now we are having what we've been talking about. A time is going to come. The whole world is going to accept Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to get 100,000. The governments and cryptos and everybody will be talking about cryptos. Countries will be using cryptos. Bitcoin will be accepted by even the world power. All these things were blabbing for the past 10, 15 years. All of them is happening now. So when will it happen again? Everything that imagine all the big things that people have been talking about crypto for years. All of them are happening now, right before your eyes. They are happening right now in the whole world. We are having the number one world power. The world power itself is declaring crypto legal. The number one most powerful man in the world, which is the American president, the president of the number one nation, is pro crypto. What else do you want to happen again? What else do you think will happen again? We are having the number one major company in the world, BlackRock, that controls the biggest market capitalization ever in the whole world. BlackRock, we are having them involved in crypto. Waiting won't happen again. Waiting won't happen again in the next couple of years than what did happen now. For those who are not Nigerians and probably from other countries, please, you may know. I don't think that people that are saying pidgin because some people may not even understand the pidgin I'm speaking. But waiting won't happen again now. That means that word. What else wants to happen? What big deal do you think will happen again in the next you're hoping for? So what we are having right now is generational limit entries. We are having what I will call it a generational bottom in the market. A generational bottom in the market. If you mess up this is not the time that just mindset that people used to carry before. Okay, let me pay, let me not pay, let me pay for that time don't pass. Most of us we are planning how to shift from this space. Most of us are planning how to retire and pack our load from crypto. Most of us are changing industries. Those of us who are changing industries as 2025 is coming in. We are pivoting. I've already been saying this since like late last year or so. Already, I just recently got an approval from the government 2 weeks ago. As I'm entering 2025, and most of us are fully switching. And then some persons here are dumb, thinking that this thing you're seeing, this opportunity you're seeing is going to be there, it's going to be here forever. Join bull run group, you're calculating. Should I join? Should I not join? Oh, let me look for someone and pay a smaller amount. Hey, you are doing yourself. You are doing yourself. You are doing yourself. See, you are seeing people who are very rich. These people are grinding. People who are they have money in this space, but they are behaving as if they don't have. They are losing sleep. Morning, noon, night. They are doing everything. Is it leverage or futures or the general everything? They are chopping head everywhere as if they are broke. This is already earning 7 figures, but they are acting as if they don't have any money. Why? Because these people understand the season. They understand that this is the opportunity of a lifetime. If you mess up with it there, you won't get it again. You won't. Because why is it you won't get it again? Is because right now the world is evolving. If I ask every people right now that what do you think is the next phase in the world? What do you think is the next phase? What everybody is going to say is AI. What you're going to say is AI. That's what everybody is going to say. But even in that AI that you're saying, not everybody even understands that AI has even evolved. Because with NVIDIA exploding in the past decade as one of the major top performers in the past decade, with NVIDIA exploding, although it's just a sign to you that AI has evolved over its first stage. AI is what we call AI 2.0. And when we're talking about AI 2.0, we're talking about where the world is going. And the major investor in AI 2.0 is the Chinese. China, Japan, they are the major investors. But I'm not going to talk about AI 2.0 and where the world is going and all that. But these people are the major investors in it. And that's why sooner or later, they are already contending when it comes to tech and industry and innovation, they are coming to a place of controlling market share in world power, if not competing to become world power in a couple of years time to come. And I mean couple of years, I'm not talking about 3, 4, 5 years. I'm talking in the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years to come, if Christ starts, or next 100 years to come, with this duration. Now, how old will you be in 30 years time? How old will you be in 20 years time? Because AI is at the point whereby Bitcoin, the first couple of years when Bitcoin was an idea and started exploding and stuff. So in the next 20 years, so let's say it's going to take the next 20 years to produce another generational billionaires, and so through AI 2.0, not even the AI you know, it's not the one you know, the one you don't know. Because if what everyone knows cannot make everyone, it's what people don't know that makes people. So the one you don't know now, it's, let's say it's going to take the next 20, 30 years. How old will you be by that time? Some of you have given birth to children. Some of your children would have grown by then. So if you don't utilize every advantage now, it is on you. It is on you. It will not be this easy. Again, so basically that's what we're looking at. So when you look at the ETF flowing, this is like everything is happening for good. All you just have to do is, how are you going to take advantage of it now? Advantage of it now. Advantage of it now. So I was talking to a couple of persons who called me. That was yesterday. I think that was one of the reasons why I actually came very late and I was exhausted, because I had a meeting, and virtually we were there about 8 of them in the meeting, private meeting, and all these persons are politicians. All of them are politics. All of them are in the government. In government, about 5 of them are in the Nigerian government. 1 of them is in the South African government. Another 2 are in 2 African countries. So they're all in politics and stuff. And these people are consulting me as regards crypto and whatnot as well. And the best suggestion which I gave to them, which I give to people who are high profile, is afford my ETF. Get the ETF. The ETF is 100% guaranteed information. Just get it. You don't need to be trading anything. You just buy whatever information I give them and go to sleep and come back in weeks or so and make 500x, 200, 300, 100x. Don't bother yourself. That one is 100% guaranteed information. Don't just, you can be doing whatever you want to do in your, but do this like this, buy this like that, and do this transaction like this. But this is the point I'm giving. I'm going. These people will keep on getting richer. They will keep on getting richer. They will keep on getting richer. Because the funny enough, the prizes I throw at them is not even the prizes I give to people who are like trying to survive and trying to break through and what I don't know. These people, I charge them 10 times even more or 5 times even more. And they pay it without blinking because they understand the value of what they are going to get. Now, people who are up there, who are wise, they are taking advantage of this season. A lot of them. I've had people who have booked me for personal private trading from December till July next year. Private one-on-one training. And they paid hefty amount of money, different persons. People are diving in this period. And then some of you are sleeping on it. Some people are sleeping on it. Not to even talk of those who are, let me not even go there. So you want to take advantage of the period and the season we are in. So let's look at this new week. A lot of things happening this new week. Uh, so we'll take a look at some cryptos, meme coins, super circle, forex. So I just want to quickly just go through and then let's go to chat. So first of all, I did something very funny today because I was trying to, it's Black Friday period, so everybody's running discount. So TradingView was doing their discount, and I wanted to pay for the biggest package. So I thought I was paying. I have two TradingView accounts, so I thought I was paying for my usual TradingView, which I used to analyze and chart. I never knew that I was paying for my difference, the one I haven't even opened for a long time. So the money went there, and I was activated in their premium package there. So I have like a blank charts to deal with. So the good side of it, the bad side of it is that I will have to start afresh in most of my analysis and whatnot. The good side of it is some of the analysis people can have opportunity to do that with me right here on the live stream. So the first one that is actually very important, I want to make some emphasis on or talk about is the DXY. If you're on the Bible Trading Network, you will see me. I tagged something on the chart. I tagged something on the chart, and that was this, because I did this analysis 2 years ago in 20. I think it was last 2023, 1 year and 6 months ago. I did this 1 year and 6 months ago or so, and this was it. I guess this was it. I did this analysis 1 year and 6 months ago. Okay, so if you see here, what I drew here was a level I expected the DXY to get to. So when it came here, it didn't actually get here, but I just left it. I left it. I named this ship workers. I just left it. And then throughout 2023, we had this amazing journey. And this was where I predicted the buy to take place from in September as well. And then it's been buying ever since. Although I actually expected there a retracement from here, which did not happen. I think if you look here, this is very important because it's like determine every other thing in the market. So this was where I expected it, which you can see here. The arrow, it didn't happen. It continued going way higher and higher and higher as well. But that aside, I decided to look from the macro view that what I had marked out 2 years ago was still valid and price is actually stretching for it. So if you check on the Bible Trading Network, you see the chart where I posted it and talked about it. I think it's also on Twitter. If you check my Twitter page, I did a retweet on my Twitter page, so definitely you will see it. Check my Twitter page, you should still see it where I did like a retweet on it. Let me see. Let me how to, if I can check here from profile. Can't see anything. Oh, but if you check my Twitter page, you see I did a retweet of it from 2023 when I posted it. You should see it there. But however, these areas are actually very valid. They are still valid, and price will most likely be seeking to come into the zone. So this is the new chart. I have to draw it again on the new charts. And these are the levels. price is expecting to see. But I feel like this levels we actually price could actually get there between December 25th and January 25th. And why is because that is the duration whereby we expect the market to behave funny. Looking at when Trump comes into power, right? Because usually, Trump when he comes into power, he's definitely going to cut rates, and if they are going to cut rates, definitely we should expect the dollar to react to that and should be coming down. And if that's coming down, that is actually very bullish for crypto, very extremely bullish for crypto, right? It's a very good trigger for crypto as well. So we should see expect it to go because yes, right now you're seeing that I know it's going to be weird for some people that dollar is going up, Bitcoin is still going up. How come? Why? Don't worry, it's always happens in such heightened period. Like I said, the election changed a lot about the algorithm and stuff was because there's a shift in the algorithm and stuff, and then also you have to factor in the fundamentals of what is happening. Fundamentals is very powerful in this season as well. It's a major driver of whatever that has been going on. However, what is most important, which you can draft out or notice from here, what is going on is if we get a pullback in the market, let's just assume we get a pullback in the market comes down, it is still going to go high. It has to come here in or here around one of these two places has to come here before it starts selling down. So this is the dollar index. So the dollar index helps us to have an overview of a major market turning points in the major market turning points, right? Because when the dollar starts, when you get the key level where the dollar is going to start selling down from for the next couple of months, you could have what we call high probability kind of trades. Whether you're trading forex, you're trading currencies, you're trading indices, you're trading cryptos, it will give you an edge on okay, this is the macro bias, and I can just be trading in line with the trend for the next 1 month, and I'm going to be sure that I'm going to have a high win rate, a high profitability as well. So basically, that's what I'm looking at from a macro perspective, right? A macro perspective, that's what I'm looking at. There's actually a gap here at this level, which I feel that price may need to come and fill. Price may need to actually come here and fill this gap. Sooner or later, it needs to do this. So we have here like a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So I genuinely think that price is going to come here and it's going to continue moving upwards. So if I'm going to pick let me look for okay. Funny, I don't even have a watch list here, so I have to like generate a new watch list. So okay, where do I generate? Let me see if I can import lists. Download. Desktop. Fortunately, I don't think I can import. There's no list to import now. So what do I do? What do I do? Okay. Create a new list. So let me call this Pro Forex and Crypto. So now Pro Forex and Crypto, I'll add the dollar, the DXY, I'll add gold. Let me add Bitcoin, Coinbase, ETH, BTC1, the futures charts, BTC futures charts, and then let's add USD JPY. So I want to use the USD JPY as an example based on what we are looking out for. Okay. This chart is a mess, so I have to use this in the daily, but I need to be sure. FCXM. Okay, this is a daily chart, so I'm just literally going to see what I drew here, based on what I've been expecting, and see how we can get the same. So looking at 152 to 151 level. Okay. So we're actually looking at here at this area. I won't have time to do very detailed drawing, but what matters is do the zone. So then I'll quickly go into Bitcoin. So price is actually coming here. Price is coming here into the zone. There's a tool called the path tool. I'm looking for it. So price is coming here, and then could probably buy up from here. Price is coming here and could probably buy up. So basically, this is what we're looking at. Price coming here, and then buying up from here, from here. Price coming into the zone and then buying way up from the zone. And this could be very aligned with what we are seeing taking place here. And like I said, there's a gap here that needs to be filled. So I actually feel probably once that is filled, you can expect this to make new highs. New highs. So let's look at BTC. So basically, what are we looking at for Bitcoin? Bitcoin has been going down today. It's been dropping. It stopped me out on my long position. Remember, I mentioned something that there at some point we are going to see 78k filled. But the truth is, 78k may not even be filled immediately. It may not even be filled this week. So we may see 78k probably in a couple of weeks' time in the month of December. Between the month of December and still that within that 25th to the 5th of December, 25th of January, because it's very important because Trump will be sworn in January. So between this duration is when we should expect this kind of major any possible dip retracement, because it's the holidays, right? People are going for holidays, and most times people sell off and take profits in the market. But before then, we should still have some. We are still in the. We are not out of the bullish excitement and journey. I know, yeah, the fear and greed index is actually very high, but the truth is, the last bull on the fear and greed index was at 90 something percent, I mean, 80 something percent for months. It was just like that. The greed was just high for months. So if you're looking at that alone to determine that okay, the market wants to retrace, it will deceive you a lot and you miss out on the opportunity because it just comes on later and just continue going way, way, way higher. So basically, today what we are seeing happen in the market is manipulation, right? So tomorrow may be just flat. We may have a flat ranging day tomorrow, a flat market tomorrow. And usually Tuesdays actually form the range for Wednesday's entry, right? So we may have a flat market tomorrow. The possibility is there that we're going to have a flat market tomorrow. But let me use I love using the daily time frame. So what we could be having or seeing here, let's just assume that this is what happens on the daily. I don't know how where today is going to close, but let's just assume this is where today is closing, because this is me trying to do a live analysis on a very blank chart now. So tomorrow we're expecting tomorrow to be flat. Yep. We're expecting tomorrow to be flat. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. I'm trying to, so I really can see very cool level on the daily. So I'm trying to see if we can identify a better level on the this cool zones. This is also like a very perfect zone. Okay. So what we want to see tomorrow, it's tomorrow's candle, which is going to be flat. So we could get, this is what we could get. And then Wednesday, Thursday could be that distribution for a new high. So we could see something like this. Then something like this. What I'm drawing is like it's a projection for the whole week, right? This is not like, this is a daily chart, so you don't think it's not like one. So this is projection for the whole week. This is like a thesis for the whole week, meaning that today is just forming a range. Tomorrow we could get a flat market, or it could go lower between tomorrow and Wednesday. And when it goes lower, we could get entry, another long entry, very possible long entry for new highs to 102,000 to 103,000. So BTC can most likely touch that 102, 103k. 102, 103k. Why is it 102, 103k levels, and then we can now see a journey to want to maybe come down to clear this 77k, because what you see, this 77k here, it's a must. It will come there at some point. It has to come there somewhere. But before that, we still have a very, very good time. So maybe I think like what happens is that that's going to be like the last chance for a lot of people, last opportunity for a lot of people, a whole lot of people to get in, because anything from here, if anything that makes Bitcoin to come here, is a crazy opportunity. When I mean crazy opportunity, because Anything that makes you come here, the next stop maybe 120,000, 130, 140, 150,000. There's nothing stopping it any longer again. Just that. Just this zone, which most likely is going to get filled at some point. So I'm actually looking at the BTC futures chart to do this analysis as well. It usually gives a very clear view and expectation and whatnot. So this means tomorrow, I think if I want to get an entry, it's gonna be like tomorrow evening for me on this, and to still run it up higher. And because one thing you begin to see is you see other cryptos, BTC dominance is also dropping. So if the dominance is dropping, we're seeing other cryptos beginning to rally really high. So most of the coins that are rallying, we continue rallying. Any little peak or little movement on BTC, it just keeps on blowing off the top and blowing off the roof. So basically, we are going to see that. So this is what we expect for Bitcoin, right? So today, more of manipulation. Tomorrow, we're going to have a flat day tomorrow. But a flat day could also give opportunities to make an entry, and then Wednesday, Thursday is going to be like more of distribution to top out by Friday. So Friday could be like the medium top or the mid-term top for BTC. So we could most likely get to see that 100K, 102K, 103K. The possibility is there to see that by Friday. So when I mean distribution does not mean distribution means price is trying to go higher so it can come down. You understand? So, and this is also going to happen only if we don't get that 76K cleared off. But if we get the 76K cleared off, then we know where it's how it goes and whatnot as well. Someone says, sir, how about Jesus on Soul? Does it have like a 50x potential from where it is now? I would only say that let's look at the charts. If you usually join the live streams, the House of Word, our live streams, I shared Jesus on Soul on our live streams. So if you join the Crypto Capital show, I don't know if it's the last two we held or so. When I shared it, you should have been up more than 10x already or so. So this is it. Let me share my screen. Okay. So if you factor in, when I gave to people in the bull run group in the business, it was way earlier, but I still shared it. Also, if you calculate, factor in from when, no, this is not what I wanted to do. If you factor in when I shared it on the live stream for every one of us to buy, from where it got to over 10x already. Over, it should be like 112x. So if you bought when I shared it on the live stream, I would say yes, it can get to, it has that potential because I shared it way cheap, around 300K market cap or so. That was, I don't know if it's the 40th episode or the 42nd or the 51st episode. I know about the several episodes, but I know within the last 2 episodes or so when I talked about, I gave us a couple of Jesus tokens or so in the last 2 weeks. Last was like 2 weeks, barely 2 weeks ago. Also, I shared it on live stream. So, and I shared this for us. So if you got in from the day I talked about it, from that week, even if you don't buy the exact day, if you bought the next day or the next day or the next day, then the potential of 50x is there. But if you are buying now and not seeing if there's potential of 50x, because at the end of the day, all these things, entries are very important, right? Somebody's going to buy, someone now could be sharing, and just like the same thing I'm talking about the bull run group. Let's say I share an information in the bull run group and somebody buys in, that person makes it 10x. And then some people who decide not to pay to join the bull run group but wants to get information from someone else, the person are bought in, and then now shares it later to the person, those people will not end up making maybe 2x or 3x or 4x, because sometimes these coins are already moving fast and going fast. They will not be able to make the kind of gains they should have made when they are in the bull run group, when they have access to it, when they have direct access to sourcing of these informations and all that as well. The same way too, if informations are shared on the live stream, right, and that this is what I'm looking at, this is my projection, and you get in that week and you get in at certain prices, the person who gets in at 200k market cap or 300k market cap will definitely be in a higher profit than you, who's getting at a million or getting at a 2 million. And these tokens are all connected with the Jesus era, these eras, right? Anything between now and 2050, you should know that you should sell off. Once you 25th is the day they say this is, they say, I don't know if it's the day they born Jesus, but they say it's the day that they born Jesus, or it's the day that Jesus, I don't know which one happened. But whatever happened on this, because I don't celebrate Christmas per se, right? I don't celebrate Christmas, so but whatever test is behind it, for people who celebrate Christmas, whatever test is behind it, that the thesis behind it is that something happens on 25th. I don't know if it's the day they actually born Jesus, but if it's that day, all these tokens, all these Jesus tokens, whatever, is centered around this period, centered around that day. So once that day comes, most of these tokens will start going down. They'll start going down. So the profit you want to make on this is how you trade meme coins that are connected to events and narratives. You want to trade it in the anticipation of the narrative. And when the narrative gets closer, that's the time you want to get out. So we still have now to 2050, you still have like 30 days more to go. So within the next 20 days, it could still run up more higher. And then you want to look at taking profits from this whenever it happens. So this is how narrative works. And I wanted to mention something about how meme coins work, but I don't really have time to talk about it as well. Good evening, Shifu. I bought DigiCast token during their pre-sale as you advised during one of your live stream. Until now, did not receive the token and have not heard from your team. One, saying you have not heard from DigiCast team is a very big lie, because DigiCast team uploads updates every time on their platform. You should join their Telegram because they drop information from time to time on their Telegram. Every information regarding DigiCast is on their Telegram. It's even out there on their X, right? And I've even mentioned and talked about it on one of the previous live streams. I mentioned and talked about them, some of the live streams, one of the recent live streams as well, clearing the air and making people understand as regards that. Understand? So take responsibility for yourself, right? Every information is on either their X platform or their Telegram platform, is there out there for you. Every update is there. So this is the problem sometimes with us. You should be able to know how to follow up when you get in, right? Follow up when you get in on something. Follow up when you get in on something. It will be very, very good for you as well. But join their Telegram, join their X. Every information you need is there as well. Every information you need is there as well. About how they've moved to a different chain, they'll be launching on a different chain, when they are going to, everything you need, every information is out there. They're updating it. So yeah, you shouldn't expect the team to come and meet you in your DM. How much do you invest that you're expecting them to come to your DM to attend to you when they have a lot of people who put in a lot of money out there? You should go to their platforms and get the information which they have already posted. They post announcement and they try keeping up with the public. So your answer is already with you. You shouldn't seek it more. Someone said Mary born child Jesus celebrating on Christmas Day. Okay, yeah. The Mary born child Jesus celebrating on Christmas Day. Yeah. So basically that's the concept around these narratives, right? So usually what you do is in certain narratives is when you sell off, then you now wait to when the Easter time is coming. The Easter time, I don't even know the Easter time. Most of these days I don't really check it out. So you take advantage of it when that time comes, and what's not as well. So please drop calls for us, please. Well, to be very fair, based on what I'm expecting on BTC, I'm expecting that getting to that 103k level, right? So even if it moves up, there will be the retracement, right? So, and if the retracement happens, some coins might retrace, right? So if you're not bothered about any coin retracing, at the same time, so it may not even at the same time, it may not even retrace. right? At the same time, the coin may not even literally retrace. So what you want to, uh, I'll have to look at trading view now. Let me check for a coin at trading view. This this whole trading view reset is just messing me up big time right now. Really, really, really big time. Really, really big time. Let me look for tier. Because I think we have tier. Tier because I shared this to, I don't even know where which one is the main. Is this one? I can't actually see my main chart any longer. But however, I shared this to the Bull Run group some days ago. We've been on this since around $5 or so. It's around $5. Okay, let me share. Let me share it. How do I do this? So we've been on this since around $5, right? I actually was trading this on leverage, but I think I closed some hours ago. I shouldn't have closed it. I don't know what made me close it. But it was by okay, it was by mistake. When I'm trying to close an action, and I mistakenly closed it by mistake. And I felt I'm so pained actually because I wanted to hold this to like $15, $20, because this is going to go way higher. So TR we is continuing like it's still bullish. It's gonna run higher. This TR token here. TR USD will run higher as well. Should run higher as well. And then there's this one I dropped on all the groups, all the platforms. Not does not coin. Not coin is still bullish, right? And this was the target. This target I dropped here. It will come here. It's we definitely come here. This target will definitely come here. Not coin. Not coin target will most definitely come here. My whole trading view stuff is a mess right now because I need to start importing my charts and trades. So it's going to take me a long time. That's why I just focus on talking about the DXY and then talking about Bitcoin and then what we're projecting for as well. So I may need to, but this not coin and T are actually very good. And I think they are a good place to get in on now per se. Now per se. However, for let me check if the meme I would have shared is already going up. It's already going up. I don't think it's. Let me check. It's okay. It's because people are tipping. So you'd have to. It's already going up. I don't think it's wise sharing this thing. It's already going up. I don't want people to. I don't want people to become exit liquidity as well. So what if I see something anything reasonable? I'm going to share that. Let me. Shifu, for someone who doesn't know how to trade, can such a fellow join the Bull Group also get access to the replay report? So basically, if you join the Bull Group, what it does for you is that it gives you a discount to get the ETF report. So if you want the ETF report, join the Bull Group gives you a very huge discount. So if you're in the Bull Group, it gives you up to an 85% discount. Although the 85% discount to get the ETF report is going to end in like a week time. It's like a Black Friday deal or so. So in a week time, it will reduce. So you still have a discount to get the ETF report, but it won't be up to 85% when you're in the Bull Run Group. So Bull Run Group gives you a lot of benefits, which is in this notion too, right? Where is it? 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 It's in this notion too. Okay. It's in the notion to, so the notion to literally like, you can read everything you need to read as regards the bull run group there. But one thing is, what you could do is, you also get access to the BTP course. So the course, I think with the course you can go through, you can learn whatever you need to learn and stuff from there. The course will be giving us, you have lifetime access to it, and then what again? So based on your preference, probably you're a professional person, you're busy and stuff. What will be done for you is, they just have to give you certain informations which you can partake in and just chill. And probably don't want to be actively trading, don't want to even regardless of whatever is happening, just want to invest your this line. So basically that will be done for you, and that information will be sent across to you to um, take advantage of, and then just be positioned as well. Okay, I think I've answered a lot of everybody's question that was just a question. Wow, oh, see us. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much for the compliment. I've said so much already today. Thanks to every guys who joined us today to this quick recap of the show. I'm looking forward to sharing a couple of more information on our Telegram platforms, posting more content even on X. I'm going to be very much active this period. I'll be posting a lot trade analysis and stuff, and even what I'm expecting for Bitcoin as well. I'll be posting it too. What I just shared, just I'll post it, update and some trades. So I think this is something I want to do. I want to do it. I want to pick like 5 or 10 coins and then post a thread, a very detailed thread on those 5 coins, and have, and maybe probably like maybe fund like maybe $1,000 or so, or 500, and then enter trades on them and publicly post them, right? Like these are coins and I'm swinging this coin for the next number of weeks, so on, all that as well. But the thing about swing trades at times is not everybody has the mental capacity for it. That's just one thing. Not everybody has the mental capacity for it as well. That's just the one thing as well. How you choose to analyze tier is up to you, right? I've already been on it. I mistakenly closed mine. Like I said, I shared it to the VIP people, bull people at around $5. So and I'm targeting like $10, $15, $20 or so. So it's going to go up. So but for spot traders can buy it on CMB. You can buy it on CMB from where it is. It's a sure 100%. That one's a very sure 100%, 200%, sure 100 to 200% over the next 9 weeks as well. But if it's for traders, you would have to scale down, right? Let me see if I can see something. But I don't know if you can. If you have to scale down to a smaller time frame. Let me see if I can quickly scale down. So I think this is what you can do. You can decide to still make an entry, but you use a stop of 6.2. 6.2. Why I say that's for people who want to trade on futures. 6.2. That's if you're entering at CMP, you're entering at stop. The reason why I say 6.2 is because the gap will be there, like a very big gap, and even if it still fluctuates tomorrow and all that, you're sure that you will still make very, very good profits over time by the time it gets to that peaks high and peak level. I think that's what you do. So that is answering your question. I don't know who is that, Bama Williams. Just me answering your question as regards that as well. I'm actually waiting for WIF. I'm waiting for a major pullback, right? The truth is, if BTC gives that pull, which is not like the major pullback is not now, right? Whatever happens is just for it to go higher. But if the major one is if that one happens, that would be very, very good opportunity for a lot of us, a lot of us. Okay, guys, bye for now and have a blessed night. And then see you soon. See everyone soon again.